Since climbing has become such a big part of my life, I wanted to make a quick video just to show kind of my progression in climbing. Here was my first day of climbing back in June 3rd, 2019.
Really, you can just walk around.
This is my third time climbing in August 2019. Back then I was only climbing maybe once a month. One of the reasons I wanted to make this video is because, as a bigger guy, I'm 220 pounds. I don't necessarily have the ideal body type for climbing, but I kind of fell in love with the sport right when I started doing it. So I wanted to kind of show at least how I've been making progress and kind of overcoming that obstacle. So this was my fourth or fifth time climbing by now. This was around September 2019. And this was a V2, so I was able to finish it, but still didn't really know what I was doing at the time. I was just kind of muscling my way through. So this, around November, is when I really started to learn to climb. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos and started going about twice a week. This is my first V4 that I actually finished after working on it for about 2 days. Now at this point, I kind of saw that I was going to run into the guy on my left, and I felt bad, but I was so pumped at this point, I just wanted to finish, so I ended up going for the move, and I didn't realize he was going to, jump off because of it. Now this climb was actually probably one of my favorites, just because it was my first V3 overhang, where I ended up flashing it, so I finished it on the first try. Yeah, this was, I want to say this was like mid-December.
There you go, nice. Come on. Yeah, come on. Remember, watch yourself place your feet. Yeah, believe in it now. There you go. There you go. Come on. Match hands. Match hands. There you go. There you go. Woo!
So this one was actually my first flash on a V4 climb. It was actually a really proud moment for me, only because I kind of learned some techniques. So by the time I got into like a sticky situation coming up right here, I was actually able to figure out and like reposition my body to make the move. This was towards the end of December in 2019. So after the holidays, when we got back, I went to go climbing with George in Hollywood, and basically spent a day training with him, which helped out a lot on technique and just overall, how to be a better climber. So after my climbing session with George, I came back to my gym at the time, which was Hangar 18, and I finally was able to finish his V4 that I've been working on for quite a while.
You don't feel like that, huh? If you can reach it without. Nice.
So one of the things that I didn't really talk about earlier in this video is to get better as a climber, you definitely have to train your body for all the physical stress that you're putting yourself through while climbing. Now, for about a year prior to this, I've been going to the gym about 4 times a week. And then since I started climbing seriously in November, I kind of traded out 2 days a week for climbing. So there was 2 days of gym, 2 days of climbing. And then it's been like that pretty much ever since. So definitely need to, train your body for this type of activity. Now, as a guy working out, I know, it's kind of easy for us to focus on bench pressing or, lifting heavy weights, but as a climber, definitely your core is probably the biggest area of opportunity that you need to work out and get stronger at, because when you're climbing, you're engaging your entire body, and a lot of it is you're basically having to flex your and maintain your core tension. That way you can keep your body closer to the wall to make it easier for you to climb. So it's definitely important for you to work on your core. This one was a V3 at, I want to say this is Hollywood, and I was actually just giving it a shot for the first time, so I was able to flash it. It was pretty fun.
Come on. Yeah. Come on. There you go.
Nice.
Is this purple? Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That was amazing.
So this was actually my first V5, and I would say that it's my most proud climb to date. I spent like the whole day projecting on my cousin, and it's pretty fun. This move right here, where you basically are pinching your body against the wall. The left hold is really good, but this one right here, the right hold, there's almost nothing to hold on to. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm flexing really hard right now to stay on. Once you grab this piece, the rest of it's pretty straightforward.
Good hold on top. Nice. Good job.
Trust the foot. Yeah.
Nice.
So this last climb was another fun one, but this was actually outdoors at Stony Point in LA, and it's not actually that hard of a climb, but for me, getting used to climbing outdoors and also just climbing something that's fairly high is more mentally intimidating. So like right here, feels pretty good. I think I ended up getting a leg cramp, so I ended up having to take a moment to collect myself. But once you start getting towards the top, it's pretty scary because, even with a pad, you can get seriously injured if you fall. So you really have to be careful when you're climbing outdoors. But it was so fun and so rewarding to get to the top. I actually got stuck at the top for a little bit, only because once you get over the edge, there's actually nothing to grab onto. So I was kind of looking for something to frantically hold onto so I can pull myself over. And when I couldn't find anything, I realized, okay, well shoot, I just have to put my left arm down, and then I can kind of scoop my knee up so that I'm over the edge. Thanks for watching the video. I can't wait to make some more videos as I progress in my climbing. Special shout out to the climbing crew. You guys know who you are.